But yeah, so we're going to be going live to Amazon. Paul and I each have a different like list of products because we were like, okay, let's see what you can find. Let's see what I can find. And I'm pretty much sure that all of my items can still get there by Christmas, because at least for my area in Texas, it said that most of them were. So if you're joining us down below, give us a shout out down below. Let us know that everything's working okay. I'm going live on Amazon, Paul. So you might want to check
Yep.
and see if you're going. Has it given you?
It's up on it's up
Oh,
on
sweet.
Amazon.
We
We're
are
live. Yeah.
live. Everything's going. So thank you guys for joining us on Amazon. My name is Jeff Sieh. This is the amazing Paul Gowder. Paul, tell them a little bit about yourself, like,
Yeah.
what you do and where you're from.
Yeah, appreciate everybody. So yeah, we're live on Amazon, on my Facebook, and then the PowWows.com YouTube. So I am founder of PowWows.com. That's probably the main thing some people might know me for, but I'm also, as we'll see in my list, a Disney guy.
That's
Um,
right.
we like to travel, and I've recently, in the last year or 2 years, maybe gotten into disc golf, so might have some of that on my shopping today.
There you go.
So yeah, excited to try this and see if we can recommend some products. I like the idea when we first started talking about this, but when we started getting further and I was looking at products to do today, Jeff, I got to tell you, I'm already like in the hole because I just started buying products instead of
Did you?
picking things out.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a problem if we do this again. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
set a budget for myself.
That's what I have to do too. And then you have to round them all up and all this stuff. And so I have if you ever watched my shows before, my live shopping shows, is that I have an eclectic mix and I try to find bargains and deals and all that thing. So I'm just going to kick us off right away. The first thing that I have on the list that is in the carousel down below is batteries. Like, if you have kids, if you have adult kids, like my kids are in college and they still steal my batteries. So
Yes.
one of the things I always like to have on hand all the time is, and I get the Amazon brand of batteries, and that's what I have in the carousel right now. I have the
Yep.
triple A's highlighted because that just seems to be the ones that go, like in remotes. In I know when the kids were little, it's always cars. They would steal them out. Your kids probably did this too? Is they steal it out of the remote? I'm like, why isn't my remote working? And they stole it out of it. So I always now have plenty of batteries. I love the Amazon brand because it does a great job. And so Amazon batteries are what I get. So that's something.
Not just the kids. I've been known to do that too, and I like that. That's a great call. And I've probably got batteries in my bedroom that or remotes in the bedroom that still don't have batteries in it. But I like this time of year too to stock up and buy some of the big, packs of 20 or 30 of them,
Yeah.
and just set them to the side. And I've started doing the same thing with rechargeable Amazon batteries, and I've got a shelf back here where I just keep all of my stuff plugged in all the time, all the different batteries, so I always have a set ready. Yeah,
Right.
great pick.
Okay. What's your first one?
All right. My first one is now this one isn't on sale right now, but got to do self-promotion first, right? So the Powwow coloring book,
Oh, very cool.
great stocking stuffer, great, little extra present if you're looking for, just a little something extra for people. We've got 3 versions of this. This is volume 2, but it's each of them are 20 pages. This one is different patterns you might see at a powwow. And the different outfits and things. So this is, and volume 3 is actually based on photography that I've done over the years.
That is really cool.
Powwow coloring books, great little quick gift.
So what's the price on those? Like if I wanted to get some, because those are really, really cool.
They're $10.99 on Amazon. Occasionally they'll run specials on them, and you can get them for $8.99 or so. And but retail they're $10.99.
That's very, very cool. So I don't know. I know coloring books are a big deal right now, like adult coloring books. That's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So that is really cool. So if you're wanting to get stuff in when Paul is talking, go to PowGowder.com. It's up there on your screen /live. Then you can see his carousel down below him. And if I'm talking and you like what I am talking about, if you go to JeffSieh.Live, that'll take you to my Amazon storefront, and you can go ahead and click on the carousel down below. Who knows? We may even have some crossover things because that has been known to happen. So the first thing, the second thing I want to talk about, because I love it and I'm actually using it right now, I'm going to go full screen to me, is this is a limited edition Shure microphone. That's what I'm using for the podcast. This is their M7, and this is exclusive on Amazon. This is their white Noir edition, and it's a great microphone. And the one thing I like about this microphone here is that it's a great starter microphone, because for me, like right now, I have it plugged into my Rodecaster Pro soundboard, and it actually has a little bit of like audio processing on it. Kind of gives a little bit more deeper kind of sound, and I just like the way it sounds with the board. But you don't have to use that. This is also not just an XLR mic. You see that it has the XLR connections going into it right here, but it's also a USB mic. So if you're starting, or you wanted to start a podcast, say starting at the beginning of the year, that's something that you kind of have on your list, kind of a resolution to do. You can start with just a USB microphone like this one and have it plug into your computer, and they have some software. Shure has software that is amazing, that you can kind of finesse the sound a little bit. And then as your podcast grows, or you want to get some more equipment and you decide to get a soundboard, then you can have the option to plug in an XLR mic and, hook it up to some professional sound equipment or whatever. But I love that about this microphone, that it's kind of like a great starter microphone, and then you can like keep going as you kind of up your gear list for your podcast or your live video. It's a great mic, just like you're seeing, for live video. And it is actually, I think normally $249, and it's on sale for $224. And the cool thing is, it does come before Christmas, so you could actually order this today. So go to JeffSieh.Live. That's JeffSieh.Live, and then you can actually click on that in the carousel and purchase it and get it before Christmas and start a new podcast for the new year.
All right, so
it
is on my list.
There you go.
I got the same one what's cool is Shure's running a big sale right now, and it looks like
on all their stuff,
all of their products are on sale right now. So it's a good time if you need some headphones or some mics.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good time to be shopping.
Yeah, and you can tell it sounds really great. Paul has so I have the white one that's only available on Amazon. He's got the black one. They're both the same guts and everything. So right. It's you can it depends on what you want. There are actually kits like I have the black one too that Shure was nice enough to send me, and they sent me this one as well. But it came with a tripod. So there's different kits you can have. Another thing that I really, really like that I don't have right in front of me is their mobile kit. I think it's their, gosh, what's it called? I showed it off to you, Paul. I think I took it off my carousel. But it's also, let me pull it up here. The MV88. It's got a kit, and I love it for like doing mobile broadcasts or taking it with me when I can't take my whole setup, being able to take the small microphone and have a little kit. That's also a really, really great thing. And that is also on sale right now, 28% off. It's usually $311, and it's on sale for $224. So I love that little kit. It's really, really sweet. And if you're wanting to do this stuff, this is when to get it, because it's on sale right now. 28% off is pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's really nice sale.
Yeah. So what's your next? What do you got next?
All right, so next, I'm just going to go ahead, and since you took one of mine, I'm going to steal something you showed me.
Uh-oh.
I think you're the one that showed this to me.
All right.
So because we like to travel a lot, and God, I wish I would have had this on our summer trips this past year. But you showed it to me. I think Momentum, but it's the Peak Design tripod.
Oh yeah.
MagSafe, fits on the back of the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I love this because it's so easy. It has a carrying case, but this is flat enough. It's like a wallet. I mean, it's smaller than a wallet,
right?
But you put that on the back, and it's easy, and you have a tripod with you all the time. I can't tell you how many times.
Oh, that's cool.
When we're traveling, I'm always looking for some way to hold the phone up so I can get a picture of the three of us, and not just that selfie photo, but a nice photo. Or if I want to do a little bit longer exposure for night shots or whatever, I'm always looking for some way to stabilize my phone. I'm a photographer, and I've got back here, I've got tons of camera gear.
Right.
But for traveling, I've stopped carrying all that stuff, and I just carry the phone.
Hold it up when you take it off the phone, and just
this was huge for me to find something that is easy to travel with, and just always have with you. I love this.
That's cool. So you know what? I didn't tell you about that. That's now I want it.
You showed it to me.
No, I love Peak Design stuff. I got a lot of their bags, and I have a tech pouch that I really really like. But I did not have that.
Somebody
so
at Momentum showed it to me. Okay.
Well,
I thought it was you.
yeah, it wasn't me. So, my next one is this. I'm going to go to my overhead camera really quickly, and I'll move this out of the way. But because I'll talk about that later. But this is what I'm talking about now. This is the Logitech. This is the MX Master Mouse, and I had heard a lot of people like talk about, when I was upgrading my equipment. And this one is what you see all the editors use and the YouTube guys, and everybody talks about it like this. And this is their brand new S version. So it's got a quiet like click on it that you can't really hear. You can adjust these things. It's got this really fast scroll wheel, and it fits in my hand. I had been using the Magic Mouse on my Mac forever, but this one is the one I use now. I really, really like it. It's really smooth. It also has it's now, you can use it on glass and you can use it on all those different materials. So you don't have to have a mouse, and you can actually use it on your lap if you wanted to. So I really like this. The other key thing is I now have a big multi-monitor setup, and I have my gaming computer over one side and I have the Mac Studio on the other. This allows me to switch between them. So I have the keyboard, which I'll show in a bit, but I can actually switch it over to, you see it highlighted number 2 there. You can actually have 3 different devices. And then now my mouse is ready to go on the other computer. So I don't have to, I used to have a big switch on my desk where I could had everything plugged in and switch it back and forth. This now syncs with the Bluetooth between the different computers just by a press of the button, which it makes it super, super handy. It's just smooth. And you got a side-scrolling wheel here too. I just love this thing. So it's kind of one of my newest purchases when I upgraded my kit. So
I think you're just copying things off my desk.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I love with the Mac. I love being able to
right.
Like I programmed this button for show all the show all the applications across all my desktops.
Right.
I love being able to do that. It's super easy to switch between them. I haven't assigned too much to some of the other buttons, but like I use these mouse.
Oh, I lost you. You there?
It's the best I've found yet. I do have a tendency to do and then I froze up there for a minute.
Yeah,
I'll do it really hard, and then I'll switch application, and it's still scrolling. So I have to be careful of that.
Right. Yeah. So you probably have. I actually had the one right before it, and I just saw that the S had coming out. It's the Logitech MX Master 3S. I originally had the 3, and so I got the has this quiet click where you can't hear it.